Hey everybody, and welcome back to Ready Steady Play. I've got Mark here from Not Board Gaming joining me for another gameplay demonstration.
Well, hi everybody. Looking forward to this one.
Yeah, what we've got here is The Void Unveiled, Echoes of Arkham. This is going to be a demonstration for their crowdfunding campaign. It's going to go on to GameFound. You might have found us there, you might have found us on the channel or on Board Game Geek. But this is sponsored by Darkgate Games, the publisher of this game, so thanks very much for sponsoring us to check out the game. But what we're going to be doing here is just a gameplay demonstration of a very specific part of the game, because this is a bigger adventure game. It is, of course, set in the Cthulhu Mythos, as you may have picked up from the references to The Void or Arkham, we are investigators, and we are investigating a series of events that have taken place. The actual core box will come with 3 chapters, or 3 sort of chapters of this ongoing story that you'll play through in order. There's also like a jump-in mode where you can jump in and do sort of segments independently, but it's designed around playing through this whole story book, which will include sort of story sections with puzzle sections. It will include exploration sections where you're wandering around locations in the story with miniatures on tiles, and it will include combat sections, like the one we're going to demonstrate for you here today. So we have tracked down the evil tree Igrath to the dark forest.
I hate evil trees.
Evil trees are the worst. Mark's still traumatized by Evil Dead, the original one.
Yeah.
From,
1981, 82, something like that, yeah.
Mark saw it as an old man.
It was a bona fide video nasty in my day.
Yeah, that was banned for a while, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, back in the well, it's when home videos first came out, and yeah, it was classed as a video nasty at the time, yeah.
Is that what we call them? Video nasties?
Video nasties, yeah.
So what we're doing here is jumping into the story in media res to show you this event and how the combat system works and sort of give you a sense of what you're trying to do. What we've got here actually are sort of our unveiled cards, but these are cards that we would have unlocked during our adventures using this puzzle system on the back here, which will involve rolling some dice. The red ones that Mark's got over there. The one red one that Mark's got over there.
This one?
Yeah, the custom D6, exactly. Which we won't be using. Well, we might use this briefly in this scenario for one of our spell cards here, but we won't really be using that in the combat scenario, because we've already unlocked all 6 of these thanks to our successful gameplay earlier, which you never saw. But we've got them now, and we're ready to use them against the evil tree. So the evil tree here is on the board there, terrorizing the village, and it is time to put an end to it. It is going to sap our strength in order to regenerate itself. It's got 3 roots, and they are simultaneously its method of attack and its only vulnerability. So what we have to do is hit the tree, which will expose the roots as they come out. They will attack us, and then we have to survive those attacks, and then we have to punch the roots, at which point they will retreat, and we'll have to do that again until the tree dies. So I'll take you through some examples of how that's going to work as we play. But what we've got in order to do that are our character sheets here. We've got some hit points. I'll put one up here actually for you guys to see in a little bit more detail here. So we've got some hit points here. We've got 13. There's also a lower value, which we're not going to worry about unless it comes up. If we die. We've got a movement value here, which is 2 for both of us in this scenario. And this is our mental sanity. And if we ever take 4, what I'm going to call insanity, then we'll have to draw a detrimental card. We've got our stat line here, which we use for tests. And this is mostly used in the story and the exploration phases. But we might do a few of these tests as well during this combat, certainly when we're casting the spell cards. What I'm calling spell cards, they're called unveiled cards because they've been unveiled from the void.
I see. Yeah.
These here, we don't need to worry about these for combat. They're for solving the unveiling puzzles in the actual rest of the game. Down here's our defense value. This is what we'll be throwing in defense. So I'm Clara Davenport the Occultist. We'll show you Mark's detective in just a minute. What we've got here is the melee. So this is my melee attack. And down here, my ranged attack. So I'll explain how those work in just a minute. Mark, do you want to show your detective?
Sure. So I'm Jonathan Price. Isn't that the name of an actor? I'm sure that's the actor from Brazil.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, the British actor, but he spells Price with a Y.
He does, that's right, yeah. He does indeed, yeah. So I, again, like Mike, like Clara, should I say, Jonathan has got a mental sanity of 4, a movement of 2, but my health is slightly better. They've got 14 and 9 there. And we can see that my melee value is 8, and then my range is 7 dice for 1 space away and 6 dice for 2 space away, with a defense of 8.
Yeah, so you're slightly more defensive and more powerful in melee, but I've got slightly better ranged attacks, presumably because I'm bolstering whatever I'm doing with some black magic.
Yes.
And so, what we're going to do is the normal round structure for combat, because what you can see here is the 2 of us in the dark forest and the evil tree over there in the back, and some roots yet to appear. But in normal combat, the way it would work is we would activate an investigator, then we would activate all of the monsters, and then the rest of the investigators, like another investigator, and all the monsters, and so forth, until every investigator is played, and then it would be the end of the round, and would reset and go again. So we've got 3 actions each that you can see here, and when an investigator is activated, they will do all 3 of their actions, and then they'll be done. Now, in this scenario, because the roots are nefarious and hidden underground, they actually won't have those monster activation phases. And instead what we're going to do is we're going to activate the investigators, and we're going to get to try and draw those roots out so that we can defeat the tree. But the minute they appear, they will activate. So the monster activation phases, there could be more than 2, and if we're not careful, but there could be less than 2 if we don't draw those roots out. So we have to time this right so we don't just get murdered by the tree. But we're not going to be doing those monster activation phases in the standard setup. What we're going to be doing is a special activation based on this scenario. And with that in mind, I'm going to go first.
Yeah, you go first. I want you to go first.
I'm closer to the tree.
Yes.
And we can't actually do anything meaningful until those roots appear.
No.
So what I've got here are some little tokens. If you are very deep in the hobby, you might recognize what these are, because these are not even official tokens. These are deluxe tokens for another game. But if you know, leave a comment down below. Anyway, I'm going to take an action by flipping this, and what I get to do is move. My movement's 2. So moving orthogonally is 1, moving diagonally is 2. I'm going to run forward.
You're going to get closer to the tree. Yeah.
Exactly right. Well, I'm going to run up to the tree. Now, what I've got here is an option. I could move again, or I could attack it from here. So I've got 7 dice, and in order to draw the roots out, we have to do any damage to the tree. But what we can't do is damage the tree directly. So let me demonstrate how an attack works here. Can I take the tree's card?
This card here?
Yeah, exactly.
There we
go. So this is Igrath, the evil tree that's been eating the villagers and making the town's life miserable. So it's got 18 hit points, but we can't actually damage it directly. Instead, we have to hit the roots, and any damage we do to the roots will also be passed onto the tree itself. It's also got a defense value. You see it doesn't have an attack value, which would normally be here in the lower left. You can see the roots do have those attack values, but that's because the tree never attacks directly. It uses its roots to attack. We've got defensive stats here. So this is what we need to beat to draw the roots out. But even, so what I have to do here is a successful attack that deals any number of wounds, but unfortunately the tree won't actually take any damage. Instead of taking any damage, the roots will appear. And I'll show you how that works in just a minute. But this is its speed 3 and its defensive 3 as well. So now I'm going to resolve an attack, and I'm going to show you how this works. So we know that my range at 2 is 7 dice. So can I have...
one more die.
One more blue die, please, Mark.
There we go.
All right, so what I'm looking for here, gang, is 5s and 6s.
Come on, Mike.
To successfully hit the tree.
Yeah.
Well, when I was learning the rules for this, I was rolling so hot. So I'm just worrying the averages are going to average out today on camera. Yep, that's so many 4s. Well, this isn't simultaneously like not great, but also not bad. So what I've got there is 1 success, but also 1 is a failure. If I get a 1, that's straight up failed. But I haven't got any 1s.
You got no 1s.
So what I can do is I can take strain to press my attack. So if you give me a strain die there, Mark, this is bad, and I don't want to roll these, but I have to take them in order to trigger the reroll. Now, in order to do this, take strain and reroll, I must have die remaining in the pool equal to or greater than the speed of the monster. So it's speed 3. I've got 6 dice, so that's more than enough.
But if you'd thrown a number of ones, those wouldn't have been remaining in your pool. That's what you're saying.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
So if I'd thrown those ones, which are failures, they would have come out of the pool like the success, and maybe I couldn't press the attack because I wouldn't have enough dice left in the pool. All right, once again, I've failed to get anything, so I guess I'm just stacking up strain here. I'll take another strain, please, Mark.
Another strain.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
So, it's up to a maximum of 3 times, isn't it? Because there's only 3 strain die.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's either running out of dice in the pool or maxing out strain 3. Now, I think you have an action card that lets you roll ignoring strain restrictions.
I'm just going to look now. Yeah, perform 1 additional strain, ignoring the monster speed requirement.
Ah, so you get to ignore the speed requirement.
Yeah.
Okay. So you could go even if you had too few dice left.
Yeah.
That's a baller.
That's
All
a
right.
great roll.
That's a great roll. So this is what I wanted on my first roll, but never mind. So 5 5s and 2 here, but I'll stop because I don't need to re-roll this. This is already successful.
Yeah.
It's successful because we need to deal 1 damage to the tree. It's got a defense of 3, so 3 successes are removed, which means we've still got any successes. So now we've triggered the tree. I'll give that back to you, Mark.
Excellent. Put that back up
But
there.
before we get to resolve this next step, I have to roll these 2.
Okay.
But what I've got here is my ability card, which says remove 1 strain from your roll. So to activate this, all I have to do is meet the timing window, which is when I'm rolling strain. And I'm going to give 1 back to you.
Just want to explain the symbols on these strain dice?
I'm going to roll it and then see what happens.
Okay.
And what this is 1 sanity damage. So I'm going to take one of these little brain tokens here and put it next to my sanity stat. If I collect 4, I get a badness.
Okay.
Also on here is this squid. Now, I should have actually rolled before resolving because this can remove successes. So if I'd rolled any of those, we could potentially have still missed this attack. But I would have been okay because I got rid of 1 die and the remaining die couldn't have thwarted the hit. But actually, this would have been better for me than that because this had actually no effect here.
Okay.
Simply because I had too many successes. And then the blank, which actually has no effect, is the other face of the strain die. All right, so now the tentacles appear through a system called Cosmic Traversal. This is actually a mechanism that's going to be used in all the combat scenarios. What we're going to do is we're going to roll these 2 d8s. I'm going to get Mark to do that. And we've got, these are going to be red and white in the final copy of the game, but for now they're red and green. So you roll the first one for me. I've got 7 and the green one too, please. All right, so 7 is determining the tile and 2 is determining the space. So we're going to go left to right. So the yellow tentacle appears here. 7 is here. Mark, you need the base. The base is
the base.
It's a prototype.
There you go.
And then space 2 is where I am. So the yellow tentacle appears right here.
Yeah.
All right, it's super mad at me. Roll again. Now we're doing the green one.
The green one. Okay, so we got a 2 and a 6 for the green one.
So tile 2 is this one up here, and the 6 is right here. So the green one appears here. And finally the red one.
3 and a 4.
So that is actually the tile where the tree is. That's the 3 to 4 space there. And space 4 is this one up here.
There we go.
So that appears out there. So now we're going to check to see if these hit us because they all immediately activate. And the yellow one is so normally when you activate monsters, there's a system of hierarchy about who goes first, usually based on how many wounds they've taken. We don't need to worry about that in this scenario because of the special activation rules. We always move left to right. So yellow goes first, then green, then red. And what we've got here is the yellow's attack pattern. So it attacks in its space plus all these other spaces that have been marked. So it's definitely hitting me. But the question is it hitting Mark? It's going to hit these 6 spaces, but it doesn't go any further.
I'm the tree's friend.
West. It doesn't go any further west. So it misses Mark. Let's check the green one next.
The green one is here. And that also misses me.
Oh, look at that. Does it hit me?
No,
it doesn't go far enough east. I'm all right.
The red one, however...
Is that going to hit me?
No, it's not, no.
Oh, that's a lucky break.
There,
so just me getting hit by the yellow one.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do here now is flip over one of the activation cards from Igrath's activation deck.
So that's these cards here, and we flip that over.
And that's just a straight attack.
Okay.
So it's just going to come out the ground and attack me. Now, at this level, I'll take the yellow tentacle card there, Mark? No, the actual card.
Tentacle card, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so at this level, what we've got here is it's speed 5, so it's going to be quite hard to defend against, but the damage it's doing is just 1 plus X. 1 is fine. X here is 0. X is the number of wounds the tentacle has taken.
Okay, right.
So
it's taken no wounds at this
no
stage.
wounds at this stage, so that's lucky for me. So a defense is pretty simple. I'm gonna roll.
You're gonna roll.
Well, because I'm the one being attacked.
Okay, yeah.
But the enemies will never actually roll dice against you. They'll just have stats that you'll resolve. So you'll always be rolling dice in your own defense or to attack or take actions. So I've got 7 defense here. So ideally what I'm looking for here is any 5 or 6.
Okay.
And I've got it.
A 5 and
So
6.
that would be locked, but I've got 2 successes. So fortunately I can stop here because these 2 defenses block the 1 damage. Which is great because actually I can't even strain, because in order to strain I need 5 because it's speed 5 and I've only got 4. So we want to be careful. This is something we want to think about. So anyway, we have now successfully resolved the tentacle's attacks because that was the only one that hit. Mm-hmm. I'll get you to pop that card back over there for me.
Yeah.
So the thing is, yellow starts off doing the lowest damage, but because it has the highest speed, it's the hardest to defend against.
Okay.
So we're now in a situation where it's the only one I can attack, but if I do a big hit to it, then it becomes very dangerous later on.
It does, but we've got to injure them at some point, haven't we? Basically, yeah. So, but you're right. Activating this one this early could make it unholy powerful.
Yeah.
Can you move from its space now?
So I can, but I have to do an evade, which costs me 2 actions. So that's not very efficient.
No.
And I wouldn't actually attack. So I think in a perfect situation, what I'd like to do is some damage to yellow so they all disappear, and then hit the tree again so they reappear, so that on your turn you can do some attacks. Because the problem we've got on your turn is you can't get into range of the tree and attack it without spawning all the tentacles.
No.
And so you could, but there's a threat. Because what happens here is there is 2 attacks the tentacles do. The one we just saw, which is their regular attack.
Okay.
And something called entangle, where functionally, think about these vines coming out the ground and just grabbing you and pulling you in. So it only does 1 damage, but there's no defense roll. But it only does 1 damage, which is not too bad. However, what it does is it pulls you into the root space and you become entangled. And then you have to free yourself from the entanglement, which you can do. If you free yourself, it's quite laborious. So it's better to just whack the tentacle, because if you can damage the tentacle, then they all go away.
Yeah.
However, if at the end of the round we're both entangled, if we're playing on easy, we all take some damage, the tree heals a bit, it's not great. Mm-hmm. But we're going to play on medium.
Yes.
And if we're all entangled at the end of the round, we just straight up lose. So those are the stakes.
Okay, fine.
So that's why we don't want Mark to end his turn by hitting the tree, bringing all the tentacles back, because if we're unlucky and they both attack us and entangle us, we'll just lose.
It could be a very short game.
It could be a very short game.
Yeah.
Those are the stakes. So we have to try to manage our timing a little bit cleverly here. And what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to try for that optimal turn of hit the yellow, hit the tree again.
Yeah.
So on your turn, you can position and hit the tentacles once more.
Yeah. And
ideally at the end of the round, they're all gone again.
Yeah.
That would be...
Let's see if it plans out that way, yeah? Best laid plans and all that.
Yeah, best laid plans and all that. So here we go. Here's a melee attack, which is not my forte, but it's not too bad. So I've got 7 dice here for my melee attack. Do I have anything I want to do? Yeah, look, I've got +1 to melee attacks. This is for me, right?
Okay.
Yep. So unfortunately, what I'm going to do is I'm going to miss my combo here, because what we've got on these ability cards is a top function, which triggers when you play the card. So this is going to trigger when I put it down here. But we've also got this bottom function, which triggers when it's pushed into the second space. And then to get it back, we have to push it out of the third space.
And what's the combo function that you're missing out there?
It's gain 1 defense. So if I were doing a defense roll, that would be helpful. But I think, rather than just waiting around... So what I'd like to do to get the most of this combo is this one here, where I get to add a die to my defense roll.
Okay.
And then push that down. So not only do I get a die, but I just get a straight success as well, which would be great. Do we really want this to be a huge attack after what I just said about yellow being the most dangerous? Maybe I don't use the ability card.
Don't use it just yet. Keep it in check. I think. Yeah, I think that we want to hurt the tree.
Yeah.
We want to provoke it at this stage.
Well, what we want to do is spread the damage between the 3 roots because, it's kind of what we don't want is all the damage on yellow.
No.
Because yellow's speed 5, the other 2 are speed 4, so they're slightly easier to defend against. Yellow also has the yellow's actually just the hardest tentacle overall. I think it's got the highest speed on defense as well. So that's rubbish, but this is fine. Do you know what? I am going to add the success. And do you know why?
Go do it then.
Do you know why? Because it's got slightly higher defense. And also, I feel like I actually do just want to be cycling these cards and getting them back.
Getting them back to your hand. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense.
All right, let's have a go and see what happens.
Exciting.
Oh, it's not bad.
You rolled pretty well there, yeah.
Well, it's okay, actually, because what I've got here is 3 successes and 1 failure. But now I can't reroll those 3 because 3 is less than 5.
Yeah.
But what I do have is 1 more success, which I'll represent like this, thanks to the melee attack bonus I played. So that's a total of 4.
Okay.
I don't have to roll any strain because I didn't do any rerolls. So the root has a defense of 2, which means that it takes 2 damage, and I'll get Mark to do that.
Yeah.
And Igrath takes 2 as well. The main tree. They're all Igrath. It's all Igrath.
So what... just clarifying this then, because of course Igrath's got 18 health up there, yeah?
That's where we're trying to get to.
Yeah, so what does the damage on here... Oh, that's just for adding up
yeah,
isn't it, basically?
all that does is make our life worse.
Yeah.
The damage on the roots just improves their attacks.
Yeah.
But it's the only way to get damage on the tree.
Yeah.
And now all the roots go away.
Yay!
But keep them close, Mark, because I think we're about to bring them back again.
We are indeed, yeah.
Because my final attack is going to be my final action will be another ranged attack against the tree. So... here we go. 7 dice, ranged attack. I don't have any... I've got 1 action card I could use here.
Would that help you with your...
Well, this lets me unlock a die, showing a 1.
With the combo?
It will not help me with combo.
No.
So this combo lets me add to an attribute test, which is not actually that useful in this combat scenario. It would be useful when we were casting these spells, because a lot of these spells require attribute tests. Now, pretty much all the spells always go off, but if you're successful in the attribute tests, then you get to have less penalty. Okay. Much like Cthulhu games and Arkham games in general, the spells always have the potential to mess you up.
Yeah, not go quite right. Yep.
Right, here we go. This is a ranged attack on the tree again. Oh, it's bad. It's really bad.
That's not a good roll, is it?
All right, so that one's locked. And
you need to re-roll there, don't you, basically?
Yeah. Play this card after your first roll. Well, I'm going to do that now because this is the timing window to do it. And I want to get my flow on here. So that
allows you to play without a strain die?
No. It just lets me unlock that 1 again. But I still have to take a strain die to re-roll. So... Ooh. Oh, it's still bad. It's still bad. Oh.
We need you to open these trees up for me, thank you.
What did I say about the laws of averages?
You don't roll these now, do you?
No, after resolving the dice pool.
Okay.
Hey!
That's better.
Oh my god, they're all successes. All right, so that's good. So that's definitely plenty of successes, but now I have to roll these. What I'd like here actually is anything...
It's to cancel.
Anything but brains.
Yeah.
Because I've got plenty of successes.
Blanks and cancelling is good.
Yeah! So one of the successes is cancelled because of the Cthulhu face, but that's still 4 more, so that's fine. So the tentacles are coming back.
And the strain die go away?
They're resolved, yep. That's it.
Okay, cool. Excellent.
All right, good stuff.
So we're going to roll for the tentacles coming out again now. So we'll start with the yellow again.
Yeah,
and that's going to go in 2-5. Okay, then we go to green. 3-2.
3-2.
Okay. Really do with one closer to me here. And 7-2.
That's where I am.
Oh, great.
I think, though, hitting the red one is a better plan, even though you'll have to move further. Oh, it's so far, though.
I can.
You can do
hit
some.
the
I
yellow.
don't want to hit the yellow one anymore, Mark.
I know, but that's the only one I can hit, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, let's find out. Because first things first, I'm going to get punched. So actually, yellow activates, and I think it doesn't hit any of us. I think it just misses you. You're tucked. It hits the 7, the space next to you.
Yeah, it does. It comes down here. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't get
so
me.
Yellow misses everyone. That's great. Green activates.
And does that come to you?
No,
it doesn't.
It sort of attacks to the. When it attacks backwards, it sort of goes to the right.
Yeah.
So that's fortunate. But
Red's gonna hit you.
Red hits me.
Red's gonna attack you, should I say? Yeah.
Yeah. Red's gonna attack me, but
It's speed of 4.
exactly, and it's not gonna hit you at all, which is great. So I'll just go back to my defense, which is still 7.
You got any cards you can play?
I do, but I don't think I need them because it's only doing 2 damage.
Yeah.
And look at that, successfully defended.
Yeah.
So we're all good there. Right, that is the end of my turn. I pass the round to Mark.
Nice. So I'm going to make a decision here because I can move 1, 2. I can get to red. I can get to within red. So I could take a movement to go here and then take another movement to go there, which would then allow me to do a
range 1?
A range 1, yeah.
Yeah, I think that makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
Because it actually takes you the same amount of movement to get to yellow and red.
It does, absolutely.
And I think attacking red is a better call. Because although it's like they've balanced the attacks by giving it an extra starting damage.
The only difference on yellow is I could get there with a melee, basically. That's the only difference which gives me an extra die, but it's not that. It's only 1 die extra, basically. So...
I see what you mean.
Yeah, but we've got this here, yeah, and I don't want to put any more on yellow at the moment.
Yeah, it's quite hard to weigh up how big a difference that 1 tick of speed is, because in my mind I'm like, it's only 1 die.
But that could be the difference.
But it stops you re-rolling potentially 4 dice, which could be 4 damage blocked. Statistically, 4 dice is 1 damage. Maybe 2, but...
So I've got some pretty good cards here. I've got this card here, which allows me that says, after I roll, I can play this card to make 1 die showing a 4 count as a 6. So I can try and get some really good damage on it, and there's no combo on that. Or I've also got this card that says, before your attack roll, if you roll a pair of 2s, 3s, or 4s, I ignore 1 shield as well. So both of them give me the potential to do additional damage on that. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the shield one for sort of pushing through a big hit at the end. We've also got this spell, a corruption spell called Pain for Power, which says that for each result of 4, so the active investigator takes a damage, and then the other investigator rolls 3 dice, and for every 4 up they get, you add a success.
Okay.
So that's a way of adding a bunch of damage.
And we can use those spells at any point, can we? But once they use, they use.
Exactly right. They're one-offs. So I think they'd
Let's
be
keep
really
them
good.
for a bit later.
Because the other one you can do is this close quarters link, which is before you do a melee attack, the inactive investigator, so the other one warps to the active investigator, appears in their space, and then they both test their agility, and regardless of whether you get any successes at all, all the 1s you roll count as 6s.
Okay.
So this helps make a huge attack.
It does.
But if you get some failures, people suffer wounds.
Yeah. I mean, we're not in a position to do that one yet anyway, so it's certainly on me.
We have to be careful about... Yeah, it's on you, and we want to use that with your melee attacks, you more dice.
Yeah.
But we have to be mindful of taking too much damage, because every time we take damage, Igrath might heal.
Yeah. So, and this is the thing, but Igrath's only got 2, so if we were to use that spell, I could get to the yellow, but it's going to put a lot of damage on yellow, basically.
No. I think if you... At this stage, I think probably a range 1 attack against red is preferable.
Yeah, I agree. So let's use my first action to move 1, 2 to here. Use my second action to move diagonally to there. Mm-hmm. And then on my third action, I'm going to play this card, which allows me to ignore a shield, basically. So we can potentially put more damage on red at this stage.
If you roll a pair.
If I roll a pair, yeah. So because my range 1 damage is 7, I need 2 dice, please.
And it's got to be a pair of
2s, 3s, or 4s.
So not success or failure.
5, 6, 7. And so they've got a shield of 2. Yeah.
But their speed is 3.
Speed of 3, so I need to...
let's see what happens.
Here we go.
Oh, that looks good.
That's a good.
That's really good. I mean, you didn't get your pair to ignore
I
a
didn't,
shield.
but I just did loads of damage.
That's because
there,
you just did
basically.
lots of successes. Yeah.
I don't need to re-roll there at all, basically.
Well, you can't because the one.
Oh, the one is less than the speed. Yeah.
Yeah, you might have. You could use that ability card that lets you ignore speed.
Ignore speed.
Perform one additional strain, ignoring speed. But to reroll one die,
It does not make any
worth it.
sense at this stage. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So its defense cancels 2 successes. So that's 3 damage that you get to do to the tree, and also
3 onto
3 to the root and 3 to Igrath.
Igrath. Yep.
Nice work.
Okay.
All right, good. We're off to a good start here. We've taken no damage, and the roots vanish.
Boom. You've gone a little bit mad though.
I've got a little bit, just a quarter
Keep
mad.
them down there. Yep.
Yeah, just a quarter mad though.
Yeah, we're up to 5 damage on Igrath, so we're almost a third of the way there.
Yes, exactly, and that is now technically the end of the round because we've used up all of our actions. The monsters would go at the end of Mark's turn in the normal game, but in this game we're just going to refresh our actions and start again. Now, I'm closer to the tree still, so maybe I should still remain first unless you want to run up to the tree?
No, I'll let you go first, yeah.
Alright, so what I think I'm going to do then is I'm going to take an action to... Do I just move into its space and hit it? No, I'll remain at range 1, so I'll just move 1 step. Because this is my strongest attack, where I get 8 dice. Here we go. Just hit that tree.
Go.
Whack it! That's... Call that 4. So it would look like a 4 or 2.
It's got defense of 3.
Yeah, so I need to take a strain here to get some more successes, but that's okay, because its speed is also 3. Oh. So we got 2 there. 2... That was a success there. But also I've got 1 that rolled out of the tray, so it is another success. So I can't take a strain here. This is actually fine. Again, anything but brain.
Yeah. Is there any card you want to use to push a card back down as well at this point? How important is that card in your number 3 slot? I
can't actually.
Okay.
Well, I could re-roll the 1.
Do you need that card back yet? Is what I'm saying.
No, I mean, but I do think it might be good to cycle some of these out because the two useful ones are at the bottom here.
It doesn't affect exactly what's going to happen now. It just allows you to cycle.
Well, I'll tell you what. This can also trigger off an attack here. So this one lets me, when I move an additional space or re-roll a locked die. So what I'm going to do actually is I could use this to re-roll a locked one, but I'll wait because I think I'm going to do another attack imminently.
Yeah, sure.
So I can use it then. So here we go.
No, not what you needed.
Another brain.
Yeah.
I'm only half mad.
Do you have anything you can re-roll? You don't.
I have 1. I can get rid of 1, but
you already used it.
Locked.
Now, had you then done what we said you were going to do, you'd have had that card available then to use it, wouldn't you? Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm only a little mad. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You're halfway to being mad.
I'm not worried. Well, yeah, but all I take is a penalty card, and then my brain resets.
Yeah.
But also, for those wondering, when you get to 4 insanity, your mental sanity will trigger. You'll draw one of these bad cards. But the other thing is that if you were to take, let's say, if I were to take 3 now, I'd actually go to 4, draw a card, and keep the excess to go mad again. Because we can just keep going more and more mad, taking more and more of these bad cards.
Yeah. Okay, the roots are going to come out then now, aren't they?
Yep, exactly right. That's what we want.
Yellow roots is going to go to 3-2.
3-2. It's up here.
Okay.
Great, get that out of here.
Green root is going to go 7-1.
7 is where you are, and 1 is right here.
Come on.
Where it's going to hit both of us.
Yay. And red root is going to go 8-4.
Gonna hit. So you're getting hit by green and red. I'm getting hit by yellow and green.
Nice.
Great. So we start by rolling a card for yellow.
And it's 5 dice plus.
No. You just draw an attack card first.
Draw an attack
exactly.
Card first. Sorry. Yeah. So this is.
This is fun. This is entangle and attack. Now this is both good and bad for me because on the one hand I get entangled, which is bad. On the other hand, it pulls me out of range of green.
Nice.
Does it? No, it doesn't. I'll still be attacked by green. Oh, that's even worse. So I get moved up here. I'm entangled.
Just so on that you can see that
so
green's attack pattern is there.
Got this basically this C shape up here. Which
these attack patterns don't change, do they? Just to confirm, these are just a fixed card for the monsters.
Exactly. So you can see the triangle is where it spawned, and then the spaces around the triangle and the triangle space are where it attacks. So now when I am dragged in, I take a damage. So entangle gives me 1 wound. Because I've taken a wound, we also need to put a counter on Igrath's ability. So every time anyone takes a damage, Igrath gets a counter. When Igrath gets 4 counters, it rudely heals 2. Boo.
Boo, Igrath.
Boo. And now it will attack me. So yellow hits for 3. It's 1 plus X.
Yeah, 1 plus X, yeah.
So it hits for 3 because it's taken 2 wounds. So here I go with my 7 defense. Ah! Okay, I need to
keep this one to one side for the time being.
If you just hang on to that for me for a minute, Mark. These were all.
You're a bit heavy-handed with these dice.
Yeah,
rolls, aren't you?
it's because I'm drinking coffee and I'm excited to roll dice. So that was actually.
Lock.
So this is actually a great time because now I can't re-roll these because of my speed. 5. This is a great time to use that card we talked about earlier. So fortunately, I didn't use that. So this lets me unlock and re-roll one of the ones. So fingers crossed. This is anything but a 1.
Anything but a 1.
Actually, what I'd really like is anything is a 2, 3, or 4. Because if I get a 5 or 6, I can't re-roll these 4.
Yep.
Oh no!
You got no other cards you can use? No.
I do have this add 1 die to your defense roll, but I have to do that before rolling any dice. So unfortunately, I am just unlucky, which means I'm going to take a damage.
A damage. And because you take a damage, he gets a token.
Yeah, which is the main problem here. I wanted to avoid it all, mainly so that he wouldn't stack those healing tokens.
He's starting to get close to healing, isn't he? Yeah.
But now, green's going to go. So can you draw a card for green?
I can indeed draw a card for green. 1 second, let me just move that out of the way.
But green is fortunately not doing much damage.
Green is going to entangle.
Oh, great. Well, that's just great. So green is affecting both of us.
Yeah.
So we both get pulled into green, and we both take a damage, which actually sets off Igrath's ability as well. So can you heal Igrath?
Is green affecting you still there? 1 sec.
Yeah, it is. It's got this C shape here.
Oh, it's the C, isn't it? Yeah.
And then it gets the 3 behind it, which includes you. So you and I each take 1 damage.
Igrath gets 2.
He gets 2 counters because every time an investigator takes at least 1 damage, he gains a token.
So he now resets for 2 then. So these counters come off.
Yeah, and he loses 2 damage.
2 damage. Yeah, 1, 2. Okay.
Our progress!
Yeah, I was doing so well. The
good news is that entangle has actually pulled you out of range of the red tentacle.
Yep.
So the red tentacle actually misses us both.
Yep.
But the bad news is if we don't get rid of these tentacles, we will lose the round because we're both entangled.
We're both entangled.
But that's fine because we've still got loads of actions, and actually I'm gonna just smack it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smack the green tentacle. Get out of here, green tentacle. You're the worst.
I've got no cards that can help you here.
Your ability cards can't help me. The only way we can really help each other out on our turns is using these.
Okay.
But we're saving those for when things get really scary.
Yeah.
Which will be later on when the tentacles have lots of wounds.
Yeah.
So here I go. Melee attack against the green one. Oh, it's good. I mean, it's not bad.
Don't think you need to re-roll, do you? Or...
Well, I think
actually,
I
the
will...
red roll's got 2, hasn't it?
No, this is the green one.
Oh, green one. Sorry, he's still got 2
It's got
defense.
2 defense, so I will take a strain just to re-roll these 3, because basically I just want to do more damage, Mark.
Okay.
And also I can get rid of this strain, can't I?
Yeah. Oh, no, defense rolls.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it also adds a critical when I bump it, but it's not the time. Ah, look at that. 2 more.
Nice.
Yes. So that's the end of that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to trigger my ability to walk these down, so I don't even have to roll that strain.
Yep.
So 2 are cancelled by the tree's defense, and it takes 3 damage on green and
3 for
Igrath.
So we're now a third of the way, back up to a third of the way. Basically.
Yeah, if he's polite and doesn't heal again.
Yeah, which we cannot guarantee. Yeah.
So I think we can guarantee he will.
The roots go away again.
Yep. So all the roots vanish. And I've got 1 action left, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to move towards the tree, because I can't hit it from here.
Okay.
So I'll flip this for a move up there.
Okay.
Oh, no, I don't have the card that lets me move 1 more space. That's fine. And now I pass the turn to you. So be mindful. You're out of range now. And also, if you hit the tree and spawn the roots, and we both get tangled again, we could just lose.
So do we need to be hitting the tree right now? I mean, let's have a look here.
Well, my suggestion would actually be maybe you just approach the tree, get in its space or something, so you can do a big melee attack against it next turn, but don't actually do any attacks this round. That would be my suggestion.
So, okay, I mean, that's just using... I take it, do you have to use all of your 3 actions?
No, you can pass.
You can pass, all right then. So let's get right in the tree's face. So I'll take an action to go up to where you are.
Yeah.
And take another action to go
One
in the
into
tree's face, and we'll leave it there.
Pass your 3rd action.
Yeah.
So why don't you go first this round and you can hit that tree.
Let's smack that tree.
It actually makes more sense for you to be triggering the roots because I'm actually better at range. So it makes me a bit more like dynamic in terms of responding to where they appear.
Fine. I don't need to use any of my cards here, so I'm alright with that. I'm just going to go for a straightforward melee attack, which is going to be 8 dice. So I get to roll all these. There's 8 here, isn't there? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So hopefully, with 8, I can... She's 3. His defense.
So you need 4 successes.
Oh my god.
So bad.
Just bear with me.
This is the worst I've ever seen. I think this is unsalvageable.
Yeah, that's pretty much... I perform 1 additional strain, ignoring the monster's speed requirement, but I have so many locked dice there.
I think you just give up on this and try again.
Yeah, I'll do that as my...
Because you've locked 5. It's speed 3, so you could re-roll these, but even if they all succeed, you still can't
do anything. No. I can make 1 card... No, it doesn't make any sense.
Chalk that up to bad luck and try again. That's terrible.
So I'll do my second action now.
Unsalvageable melee attack. Hey, look, get all the ones out now and save the successes for when the tentacles become really deadly.
Anybody thought this game was all about good rolls. I can... Oh, that's a lot better.
Yeah, averages, baby.
Yeah. So we got 1, 2, 3...
4, 5 successes there.
Yeah, I don't need to do any strains here.
You don't need to do a strain because that's just a straight success.
And this leaves me an action left over basically now. But we'll do the trees first.
The tentacles will come out and smack us. So where is yellow appearing?
Yellow is going to be in
2 and 6. Over here.
So he's
currently missing us.
Because
he only goes 2 columns to the right.
Yeah.
But we'll see if that changes. Well, it won't change.
We have 1 and 5.
So 5 and 1. Green's over here. Still missing us.
No. It's there.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I got the numbers confused. Yeah. Sorry, green is on 1 and 5, which is here. So actually missing me hitting you.
Yeah. Okay, that's all right.
We
have 8 and 1.
8 and 1, which is right here.
Yeah.
Which is missing me again and you. Great. Yeah. Well, the first thing that happens actually is that green is going to hit you.
Yeah.
Because green has just appeared and it hits you. So let's see what happens first with green's attack.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Green's the only one that actually attacks here.
Yeah.
So pull a card and let's see.
Let's see what it does. Green is just a straightforward smack.
So it smacks you for 5 damage.
5 damage, so I just need to roll a defense now. Let me just check here. But I do have this, which allows me to potentially mitigate.
Is there anything you need to use before you roll?
I'm just looking here. No, put 1 additional strain. After you roll, press this. This is only before suffering damage, so no. I don't need to heal at this point because I've only got 1 damage against 14. So I am going to do a defense of 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. No, we don't need to be using the spells at this stage, do we?
No, I think we're okay.
Okay,
so that's pretty good.
3
successes to start us off. We've got 2 failures, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
But it's only
Hold on. So if I do this one...
what's that?
That allows me to, after I roll, play this card to make any 1 die showing as a 4
count as a 6.
So, does that then allow me to re-roll then?
So then you wouldn't be able to use your strain to re-roll if you
but I could. Then I could play that card, which allows me to do that.
Yes. Yep.
Which then pushes things through. That success is only for attacks, is it?
Yeah, that's add a success to an attack.
Okay, let's do this then. So we'll do this, and we'll push that down to there and count that as 4 as a success.
So one of these becomes a 6.
Yeah, and now I can then do this card, which allows me to do an additional strain, ignoring the speed, so I can roll them and hopefully get another success and avoid any damage, basically.
Yes. Yeah. If you can get 1 more success, you'll actually avoid damage entirely.
Nope, didn't happen. Yep.
And there's not anything else we can do about that.
No, so I take a damage.
You also need to roll a strain.
Yes, I do. Yes. Okay. We'll do
that.
You've
got a capacity to re-roll it on one of your cards.
Yeah, which will push my cards down, which I'm alright about. It's a blank anyway, don't need to. Yep.
Alright, so you take 1 damage, but this does put a counter on Igrath.
However, I could do a test, you see.
Oh.
And I could test my agility. which would then allow me to cancel that for each success that I get, which again pushes my cards down here. So let's do that.
Yeah,
Let's play with all the systems right now. Yeah.
Just press those mechanisms. Push those buttons.
Yeah. So as I say, this one allows me to do an agility test. My agility is 5 as per my board. Okay, so I get to roll 2 dice. Is that right?
Yeah, your agility. So your agility is here. It's
here.
2 dice. So you're looking for 5 ups.
Sorry, 5. Yeah.
That's the card wants 5 ups.
Nope, that didn't happen.
There is nothing I can do to help you. I have this item that
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
helps automatically pass
that's
the
okay.
test. But,
So I'm just going to take 1 damage here then, basically.
And the counter goes on Igrath as well.
Igrath, yeah. It's good. You get to pull all these levers, don't you? And just kind of play around with these revolving abilities. Yeah. So that was that.
So that was green's attack. Red misses, and you've got 1 action.
I got 1 action. So what do you want to do? Do you want me stay where the tree is, you think?
I think, I think so. Because if you move, then you won't be able to attack.
I'm going to trust you're going to take care of one of these routes at the very least.
I think with 3 actions, I'll get a successful damage. All right, so you're going to
I'm going to pass here. Yep.
Pass your last action. That's fine then. I'm going to... So range 2, I'm actually not terrible at range 2. Green and red are kind of the same, but I feel like red misses more often. I don't think it has a smaller pattern.
No, red is all about behind it, basically, to the side and behind, whereas green spreads out more. Yeah. So if we can stay in front of red, like red is.
We can't though. Because
I know.
We just don't know where they're
coming up. Yeah.
I think like illogically, like because it's got 12 on red, and it's got 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, green has a bigger attack pattern.
It
so
does.
Actually, red is just better to hit.
Yeah.
So I will hit red then at range 2, which gets me 7 dice. So this is my first action.
Okay, and it's got a defense of 2.
Okay, so it's got defense of 2 against my 7 dice. Yeah. Here we go. I've also got my... that's 2 on No, I don't have a good card. I don't have a good card to use.
Darn it.
But I do have 2 successes and 2 locked dice.
Okay.
Which is not great.
No.
But these 3 come back to me. I guess I'm taking a strain.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
No spells to use at this point?
So we're going to get into the spells, I think, a little bit more as time goes on, because the problem with the spells is that if we fail, we take damage and Igrath heals.
Yeah.
So I think like comboing the spells to sort of do big hits and key moments is better.
Let's get some more damage on Igrath first.
Yeah, you know, and then sort of we can understand the situation a little better.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh, yes. All right, that's good. So it's got a defense of 2. So we're going to cancel 2 of these, and that's going to be 3 to the red and 3 bounces through to Igrath, and red is now quite...
And we are halfway
there.
Towards Igrath now.
So now the real dilemma is, do I hit the tree and bring the roots back?
No. No, because I'm out of actions.
Yeah, but I've got 2. So my theory is that if I hit the tree and I get entangled, I'll then be able to do a melee attack and get out of the entanglement.
How many actions you got left? 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be the attack on the tree, and then this would be saving us from losing the scenario if we get really unlucky.
Okay, give it a go.
That's my thinking.
If you were down to 1 action, did you roll the strain die?
I did that. Uh-oh.
Oh!
It's all right. I've still got a quarter of my sanity. It's fine. I'm not worried. Okay.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, come on. Let's go
in for
it.
a penny.
Yeah, let's go for it. All right, because range 1 is also my most powerful attack.
Go! And you don't need to. No,
that's just crushed it. That's just crushed it. All right, so the roots are back. So
roots
give me a spawn point for yellow.
Yeah, yellow is going to be 6 and 7. 6, 7, 6, 7.
No.
You can tell I've got teenage kids. 1, 4.
Here it is.
Green is going to
miss you and hit
me. Yeah. Okay, and red.
Red is the one we need to be out of the way. Get this somewhere gone.
6, 4 down here. Because he's maybe behind.
Safe.
So green is going to come for you then. So green has got a speed of
3, and it's hitting for 5. Just
Cool.
draw a card to see what green does.
Green is going to attack
Attack. All right, for 5 damage.
for 5 damage.
No, it's got a speed of 4.
4.
And it's hitting for 5. That's
Yeah.
not great. But this is okay because I've got 7 dice, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 to my defense roll. And this combos into adding just a success to my defense roll as well.
Nice.
There we go. So I'm off to a good start already. I comboed, Mark. I finally comboed. So I've got, because this adds 1 die to the defense roll,
Yep.
and this pushes this one down here into the second
How
slot,
exciting.
triggering the second thing. Been waiting for this. All right, I'm going to take no damage.
Of
That's
course.
my plan. It's pretty good.
It's not too bad. You've only got 1 locked dice.
Yeah, so that's good. It's coming with 5.
5,
Because it's
yeah.
green, so it's 2 plus 3. So I need 2 more successes.
2 more.
So I'll take a strain. I might go insane. But that's fun. I could play this to unlock the 1.
Do you need, well, would you get anything
But
else?
there's a critical hit up here that I'd like to combo into on my next attack. So
Okay.
I'm going to leave it for
So you've
now.
got 4 defense at the moment, yeah? Yeah, so you're taking 1 damage if you don't get any more.
I've got 3 defense at the moment. No, because I added a 6 up here.
Oh,
remember?
you did, yes, sorry. Yes, yeah.
So I've got 3 defense. So I need 2 more, which
more.
is statistically a little unlikely,
Yeah.
but let's see what happens. Ah, he nailed
you
it.
did it.
He nailed
You
it.
did it.
Great.
So we defended successfully from green.
Yeah, well, now I'm going to... The question is, this could come up -1.
Yeah.
So I've still got 3.
Mm-hmm.
So do I strain again? No, I don't. Because
No.
I'm also almost insane.
Yeah.
No. So I'm back down to 4. So I take 1 damage.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
Igrath
you
gets a
get
counter.
just 1. Yeah.
That's what I was trying to avoid. Damn it. This is fine. It's fine. It's fine. The problem I've got is I'm actually out of range, and I don't have the card that moves me. I should have played this, because then I would have got the move card back. It's fine. It's
But
fine.
neither of us are entangled. That's the main thing, yeah?
So I think what I'm going to do here actually is I'll probably just use this to move into this space, just because I mean, to be fair, it doesn't matter too much to me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll move over here because
Your attack is 1. If I can attack that green now from a range of 2 with 6 dice.
well, but what's going to happen now is we're going to end the round.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be me next, or it's going to be us next turn, and I can just hit the green with my
Oh, you can,
range
yeah.
1, which is my best attack. And you're already in the space with... Well, to be fair, it doesn't matter.
Which one goes first, basically?
Well, it doesn't matter which of us attacks the tree, because we've both got 8 dice.
8 dice.
But
But you're more
I'm-
powerful for that tentacle.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
closer to the tentacle.
All right,
So,
let's end the round then, yeah?
yeah. And that resets the actions, and then I can just go again with a range 1 on the tentacle,
Yep.
which is 8 dice.
8 dice, it's got defense of 2.
Yes.
Do you need to use any cards?
Can I use any cards? I can add 1 to a melee attack.
No, it's not melee.
It's not a melee. But what I'm going to do, I think, in a minute, is I'm going to use my unlock. But green, we're stacking damage on green, which is not ideal. What I should have done was maybe move closer to red, but never mind. It's too late now.
Oh, that's a really good roll.
Okay. I don't think I can do anything, and then I can't reroll anything because I don't have enough. But that's still fine. It's still 6.
Still
So it takes 2 off because of the defense. So it's still 4 damage.
4 damage to red,
And the-
green, sorry.
Yeah, green.
And
the
4 damage to
tentacles
Igrath.
go away.
So Igrath's now on 13, basically. We're 5 away from attacking, from killing Igrath.
Oh, that's great. Well, I've got 2 more actions,
So why don't you attack the tree?
and then we'll see what happens.
See what happens, yeah?
Yeah, so I'll hit it with another one of
8.
my range 1 melees here. Sorry, range 1 attacks, not a melee. Yeah!
That's
Oh,
good.
it's good. Well,
Yeah.
all we need is 4 here.
Yeah,
so that's,
exactly. You don't need to do anything else
It's
there.
locked up 3,
Yeah.
but also that's the 4 we need. So
Yeah,
that's done.
that's
so
fine. So
now our tentacles are coming back.
Our tentacles are coming back. Here we go.
All right, where's yellow coming?
Yellow's going 6-8. 6, 8.
And 8.
Missing us both,
Great.
definitely.
Get
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yellow's probably the least threatening right now.
It
So
really is, yeah.
bring yellow back.
Then we have 3-2 for green.
Uh-oh.
So 3, 2, oh, green
That
is...
hits us both.
It's both, so...
That's bad.
Yeah.
But red first, red next.
Red is going to go 7-5. Ah, nothing on red. So green is going to come for us both then. So do we do it in... attack you first? I'll take it if you're the active player?
I guess so. Well, first flip a card to see what it does.
Yeah. Is it the same attack for both of us?
If I could just do an entangle, that'd be great. Yes, it is.
It's
Okay, it's just entangle. This is simultaneously good and bad because it means that it's not hitting us for 7 damage. But what it is doing is pulling us both to its space. We're both entangled, but this is fine because we have plenty of actions left. However, we each take 1 damage, but Igrath heals 2 and resolves its card.
Yeah.
Because it gets 2 tokens.
There we go. You take that, and you take that.
They come off and it heals
That goes 2 damage come off there, so we go to 3 and put a 1 on. There we go.
How much more damage do we actually need?
So Igrath's on 11 at the moment, so we need 7 more damage onto Igrath. Yeah.
So I think
You're gonna give it a bit. Oh god, no.
so we're really far away now from everything. I can do a melee attack here, do a bit more damage. We don't really want to hit green anymore, but we don't have much choice.
Don't have much choice here.
These are so far away.
Then I can attack Igrath, bring out
and
the
hopefully
tentacles,
finish it
Yep.
with by using a bunch of spells. We can trigger a bunch of spells to do a big cool final attack. The problem is that if you hit Igrath and they all spawn miles away,
It adds another round onto it for his bed,
yeah,
basically.
but that's not the end of the world, is it?
No.
All right, good. Well, I mean, I'm still good on health.
Yeah.
I'm not good
brilliant
on.
health.
I'm not good on mind.
No, you're not.
Nope, I'm not. But actually, I can do a big attack here as well. So maybe I can do a big attack and then
Do your
and then-
biggest use, whatever spells you need to use at this
All right.
point. Yeah.
Well, all right. So let's and then hopefully. So what I'll do is I'll do a big attack and then hopefully you can finish it off with your actions left.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
All right, we'll see.
I know
so
we'll lose.
Here we go. This is a melee attack against green. Then so here is and its defensive speed is 3 and it's this is the right one to attack on offense. So I've got 4, 5, 6, 7.
Any
That's
cards you
8.
can
That's
use?
7. I do. So I've got this, which is +1 success to this melee attack, and this, which adds a critical success.
Okay, so we'll move
So,
that. Give me a critical
there's
success.
the critical
Let's
success.
move that over here. Yeah.
And then this is just the actual success.
Okay.
So the only thing about the critical success is if I whiffed completely and I didn't even hit the 2 defense that cancels, this can't be canceled by defense. That's the key.
Brilliant. Now
I've
let's
also
get a
got-
spell in there as
Yeah,
well.
let's get some spells in. So I've also got reroll 1 locked die available here, which I might be using. And actually play this card after your first roll to unlock a 1 for your strain roll. So I can, if I do whiff this, I can reroll a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So this has actually worked. Because I cleverly planned it, this has worked out perfectly for a perfect melee attack. It's definitely planning.
You could
and not
deliver the killing blow here, couldn't you, basically?
and it's not serendipity, it's strategy.
Yeah, of course it is in a dice game, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we should definitely start with Close Quarters Link, partly because we're already in the same space.
Yeah.
So this turns all 1s into 6s, so I won't even need these.
Yeah.
But what we need here is agility 4+. And then that stops us taking damage, which would potentially heal Igrath. But you've got 2 agility, and I've got 1. But what I can do here is use my magical amulet, which has 2 charges, and says automatically pass a test.
Okay.
So I'll just trigger my magical amulet to automatically pass this. So you get 2 dice, and all you need is a 4-up.
2 dice. Let's just use these 2. Just negate your 2 dice that are up there at the moment. So I need a 4-up on this. I don't think I can do anything. Oh, it's an attack roll and a re-roll there, so that doesn't do anything. Attack card. That one doesn't.
Mark,
No! So I gotta fail.
That's okay. What that means is that I suffer a wound, so I'll take 1 wound.
And then, therefore,
and then
Igrath
Igrath gets a token.
Yeah.
So it's not the end of the world.
No, because they're on...
But we still get the power of the spell. Now, I think also what we should do, because it's fun, is before rolling an attack, the active investigator and another investigator each perform a test of occult. I can't help you with this, so you just have to roll well here.
I've got 1. Difficult. And what's the...
This would cause both of us, if one of us fails,
Yeah.
this would cause us both to take sanity, which would drive me insane. but I'm willing to take the risk to reduce its shields by 1.
Okay, let's do that. My occult is I get a single die.
The downside here is that we could both suffer a wound.
That's all right. And
That's okay.
Igrath gains. Oh,
Your
yeah.
call is you get a single die.
Yeah.
Igrath
We'll
will
gain 2 tokens if we
Yeah,
both suffer a wound.
so really we just need to kill it, blow it out with this attack.
Let's just play with these spells. I mean, this is like, endgame stuff here, potentially, yeah?
I want to gamble, and I'm gambling. So let's go for it. All right, Mark.
Let me roll first, then, and then it comes
No.
back
I want to roll first because this adds more pressure for you.
For me, I've only got 1 die to play with, yeah?
Yeah.
In
fact, I'm just going to spend my item again. Even though I've got 2 dice.
Are you going to put it all on me, basically?
Yeah. This is all on you.
Okay.
If we fail this, it's
So,
entirely your fault.
At least, okay, fine. All right, okay. No.
It's a critical
straightforward.
failure.
1.
But the good news is, because I passed, that means that
Target
both
loses 1.
investigators suffer sanity.
All right,
so hopefully so you suffer 1 sanity, you're first of the game. There you go.
You go mad slap.
I go mad. So can I have a madness card, please?
These cards here. Yeah.
Now, surely this will not sabotage this entire endeavor. In your next defense, you suffer a critical wound.
Okay.
That's completely fine.
Yeah.
I need a counter for this, please, Mark. So this has 1 counter on it, which just means that once it's been triggered once, it will go away.
Cool.
But that's not going to damage my attack, which is the main thing. Do we have any more fun spells?
I don't know. What happens to the spells once? Are they gone out of the game now, the spells once they're used? Or
Yeah. So they're 1 use only, and then they're exhausted. Let's hit up Pain for Power as well. Why not? Just keep using spells. The rest of these are kind of defensive. This one's about positioning. This one gives us defense, and this one lets someone absorb wounds from us. So if you would die, you want to use Blood Bond to save the other person. But what we've got here is Pain for Power, where I'm going to suffer wounds, which is fine because I'm on 6 of 13.
Mm-hmm.
So what we do here is I suffer 1 wound. Oh, but that will trigger the counter. But we're okay on counters, so let's do it. I'll take a wound, and you put a counter on Igrath.
Okay, fine.
And then you're going to roll 3 dice, Mark. And because you whiffed so badly on all the checks, these are going to be ballers.
These are going to be great, these, aren't they? Yeah. These aren't, it's not a class and attack, this, is it, in any way, shape, or form? No.
Afraid not.
Oh, no, they were
just
terrible.
1. Okay, well, this counts as a success. And these 2, this counts as nothing. And this one gives me a strain die. Thanks, Mark.
There we go.
A critical failure. Thanks, bud. I do also need a wound from that.
Okay, and Igrath gets 1?
Well, we
Igrath
did it. We
gets
did the counter,
That's right,
yeah.
sorry, yeah. There we go. Yeah.
All right, good. So we're now set up for just a huge attack. Well, let's leave these out so we can remember what they do. Because what we've got here is the target loses 1 defense. All of my 1s count as 6s. And we get to start with an extra success here as well, thanks from Pain and Power. So we just got all of our spells lined up.
So you've got 8.
I've got 8 dice here.
It's not 9, is it? There's nothing now that no.
No,
You've got your
but what
automatic success and your critical success and all
No,
that.
those have been added already.
Yeah.
So now we just need. We've already got 3 successes, so we actually just need 4
4
successes.
successes now. Yeah.
Well, no, because he's got defense of 1, so we need
5.
8 successes. 5 successes from this roll.
Yeah.
Kills it.
1, 2, 3, 4, and you're locked up for the rest.
No, Mark, because my 1s become 6s.
Yeah.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We have defeated Igrath.
Because we've done. Boy, we lose 1 of these, and then the rest. Oh no, Mark!
No.
Actually, I have a strain that I have to roll.
You have to roll the strain,
and that could remove a success. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take another strain to re-roll these.
Have you got
3.
enough in there because his defense 3? Okay, fine.
No, it's not his defense. It's the root's defense, which is just 1.
Yeah.
But it's speed 3, and I've got 3 dice.
Yeah,
So I'm going to do this just in case I lose a success and we don't kill it. Oh, we were so close.
But you could lose 2 successes.
I could lose, yes, I could compound it, but the odds are less. Well, I don't know.
I've still got 3 left to do stuff anyway, so that's alright, yeah.
Okay, I've got 1 more.
Yeah.
And now I can't re-roll. So here we go. Let's not lose 2
successes. I'm not even mad. Yes!
No, instead I go half insane again.
Yes!
So that's it. We've successfully defeated the tree with just a giant, magically boosted attack right at the end. And we've come away mostly fine. I'm quite badly wounded. I'm actually quite badly injured.
Me, I'm barely scratched, basically. Yeah, I'm scratched and slightly perturbed. That's me.
Fitting thematic, really, that the occultist is the one that comes away bleeding and
well, you were the one that used all the
insane.
spells as
Mostly
well. You were
insane.
rushing to use the spells at the end, so yeah. So,
Well, we were just in such a sort of perfect position to push it over the line, and I think that's how you kind of have to deal with Igrath,
Yeah.
because those roots just become so increasingly deadly.
yeah.
And every time you summon them, they're going to do more damage.
Absolutely,
You know,
yeah.
so you just need to get that closed off before they become so before you get a really bad appearance where like 3 of them hit you,
Yeah.
and you take like, so much
Because
damage.
it is entirely feasible that all 3 of them could hit you, hit both of us basically, couldn't it, at any one point. The timing of these cards is absolutely crucial as well. These become really, really powerful and useful if you can get those combos working correctly. And it's not just about what can I do for this roll, but it's also about, for this action, it's also about that bottom action there. Is it going to help me in my next one as well? So that planning and that strategy is really important.
Thanks so much for joining me to preview The Void Unveiled, Echoes of Arkham. This is, of course, just one combat scene from what is a larger story-driven campaign game. And if you want to find out more about the game, you can find it on GameFound, on crowdfunding. If this is after the fact, check the show notes, the description of the video for links and things. Maybe there's a late pledge. I'm sure there will be something like that you can check out if you're interested. Other than that, thanks to Mark from Nutboard Gaming for joining me.
Thank you very much.
And thanks to Dark Gate Games for sponsoring the video, and of course to all the patrons who support the channel. Of course, this was a sponsored video, but we really appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. Bye, everyone!
Bye.